We are under 10 days away till the start of the 2014 season. This is the Grizzlies Spotlight, powered by AMTRAK. My name is Sam Levitt. I'll be alongside Adam Young in the broadcast booth this season. And joining me today is a guy, Grizzlies fans, you know him very well, Richard Barrett, right-handed pitcher. You've been here for a number of years. How was your winter?
It was cold. Probably the worst winter this California kid has ever had. Pretty bad.
Grizzlies fans, they know you as the closer. 31 saves over the last 2 seasons for Gateway. But Phil Warren, he mentioned earlier this season that you'll be in the starting rotation this year. How does it change your mindset in spring training, knowing that you'll be a starter?
You just got to clean the slate. It's an absolute new start. From closing, you work out totally different. Your conditioning's totally different. It's a lot shorter spurts type stuff. And starting, you got to focus more on your endurance, which is one big tough thing I'm doing right now. I'm learning how to clean the slate and start all over, like in 2010 when I was first a starter. I'm trying to, go back in the old toolbox, figure out what I can use from that and bring it over here to 2014 and hopefully get a starting spot and dominate.
You started here in Gateway during 2010, got traded to Windy City, where you started. What's the difference between Richard Barrett in 2010 as a pitcher and now going into 2014?
Richard Barrett 2010 was a young cat. He all I did was just get up there and chuck it. And I think now a little bit older, been in the league a little bit longer, I figured out how to pitch, not just try to throw it where the mitt's at, more like Wainwright, for example. He reinvents himself almost every year and throws the curveball for a strike, throws his slider, cutter for a strike, and hopefully I can get my secondary stuff to be strikes this year.
It'll be year number 5 in the Frontier League for you this season. What are you still trying to work on mechanically as a pitcher?
Mechanically, I like to think my mechanics are pretty sound. I like to make sure I keep that even keel throughout the season, throughout the off season. Mechanically, I guess the one big thing I'm trying to work on this year is more of a power tuck, power front arm to make sure I get out over my front side a little bit more, use more of my lower back, really extend my arm all the way out there to get that ball down.
Here in spring training, out of the 30-plus players here, only 11 of the players returned from last season. You've been here for a long time. What's the one piece of advice you'd give these new guys?
You got to take every ground ball. You got to take every swing, every BP swing, every pitch like it could be your last. One of the things that are different from big league spring training and Frontier League independent spring training is you get 2 weeks to showcase yourself. You got to come in ready to go, ready to roar, and if you're not, you get weeded out pretty fast. Unlike the MLB, you get maybe a month, maybe a month and a half to get ready for it. Here, you got to come out ready to go. Some guys are a little lackadaisy first couple of days, but those guys get weeded out pretty fast. As long as you can come in ready to go and you got your game face on every day, you can probably survive.
How is this team different, or how do they compare to the teams you've been on in the past, in the early going at least?
It's all about the same. Everyone's got that first week jitters for spring training. The clubhouse is trying to mesh. Not much of a big difference. The only difference this year compared to last year is new faces. Sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. I would say so far it's a pretty good thing. No problems in the clubhouse. People are starting to mesh really well, so that's always a plus.
2013 was a very up and down season for this Grizzlies team. You got off to a great start, struggled down the stretch. What will it take for Gateway this season to put together a full season of great play?
One thing that's passed around baseball a lot is the roller coaster. You want to stay off the roller coaster. You can get to your highs. You can't really ever stay there. It's too hard to do that. When you get to your valleys, you get to your lows, and you don't ever want to stay there. You want to stay even keel. You take 2 games out of every series. That's one heck of a season. But if you can just stay on an even keel, even if you lose, you have a bad loss, you go into the dugout, you go into the clubhouse, and just clean the slate. You get back after it the next day and keep winning, keep that winning attitude.
Well, he might be in a different role, but this guy, he'll be a big part of this 2014 Gateway team. Richard Barrett, as always, thanks so much. Good luck this season.
Thanks for having me.
That was the Grizzlies Spotlight, powered by AMTRAK.